What if I told you that the crypto bubble hasn't burst? It hasn't even begun yet. That's what this article is saying. Welcome to Knockout Crypto. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. The crypto bubble hasn't burst, hasn't even begun yet. Very interesting. Crypto bubble hasn't burst. It hasn't even begun. Were Dr. Doom, Jamie Dimon, and Warren Buffett right all along? Was the 2018 crash the end of Bitcoin? Did we give up on this decentralized finance stuff and accept the rule of central bankers forevermore? It was all tulips anyway, right? Bubble, what bubble? For those who proudly proclaim that the end of the year price action in cryptocurrency markets was the ultimate bubble for the asset class, the performance of Bitcoin and other major digital currencies this year has largely greeted with knowing nods and I told you so responses. Following this week's dip, multiple mainstream media sources even seem to be peddling the narrative that the party is over and those who believe in a sound money future backed by Bitcoin were fools. Bucking this trend, however, in UK Independent, the refreshingly reasoned article from the publication, evidence presented to suggest that what we saw at the end of 2017 is nothing compared to what an actual cryptocurrency bubble would look like. We have, of course, only really seen pockets of retail interest in the asset class. However, over the course of 2018, various financial powerhouses have been positioning themselves to take full advantage of the next wave of optimism over digital currencies. After all, Fidelity with their trillions in assets and the Intercontinental Exchange with its second to none reputation in the stock exchange business are not going to launch their own crypto products without anticipating serious demand from their existing clients and contacts. Independent reminds its readers that the dot-com bubble, a financial event often compared with the crypto market, was many times greater than the entire market capitalization of all digital assets at their highest point in 2017. To support this, the CEO of blockchain startup Ambrosis, Angela Vasilia, cited, I want to compare the current state of the crypto market to the dot-com bubble. The sheer scale of crypto and dot-com businesses are not comparable. I do not believe we are or we're anywhere close to a bubble with cryptocurrency. Vasilia continues saying that the current down market movement is just a large and natural correction. The CEO then said that once bankers and financiers get involved and the size of the market swells to between 15 to 20 trillion, that's when it could be deemed a bubble. History repeats itself. Drawing on the historical evidence, the Independent goes on to talk of the previous price cycles that have occurred in the number one asset, Bitcoin. What we are experiencing now is the fourth of such crashes, and it's no different from when Amazon dropped from a share value of $300 in 1998 to $6 in 2000 before soaring to its dizzying heights it is today. A radical new technology is always going to undergo boom and bust cycles. It starts with a few geeks saying this is pretty cool. Then the tech's current abilities are misunderstood and overhyped by get-rich-quick types. Finally, improvements are made, making the breakthrough more equipped to deliver on the vision of those early developers. This cycle can happen many times over. Bitcoin up and then down, Bitcoin down, Bitcoin up and then down. Bitcoin's bubble history in 2011, 2013, 2014, 2017, Bitcoin's bubble history. For Matthew Newton, an analyst at eToro, such comparisons to former bubbles are short-sighted. It's a bit like proclaiming the end of the FTC at the end of 2008. He then praised the community of developers and proponents of cryptocurrency who decided to stay in the space during the downturn, stating, as many have previously, that this is where the real work to both the infrastructure and the protocol themselves get done, paving the way for the bulls. There are certainly many to add to that list of developers too, from the teams working day and night on second-layer scaling solutions, Lightning Labs, and those focused on bringing greater anonymity to Bitcoin, such as Samurai Wallet Team, to the exchanges creating more fiat on-ramps, as well as those working toward both private and institutional custodial solutions. There's a lot of not so behind the scenes stuff going on that will not be reflected in the price to those burning the last crash have had enough time to lick their wounds. Those burning the last time have enough time to lick. History repeats itself. So crypto bubble hasn't even burst. It hasn't begun yet. I think that's something that we need to remember. It's going to easily be in a $10 to $15 trillion market once institutions get. And they're coming. We know Fidelity and ICE are coming. So keep your head up. Think long term. This might be another 24 months, but think long term. Bitcoin will be around. It's not going anywhere. Bitcoin is not dead, despite what you have heard. Crypto is not dead. Thank you for supporting Knockout Crypto. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Comment on the video. Appreciate your support. KnockoutCrypto.com.